All right, we're at the Vortech booth here, SEMA 2007. We're on day 2, Wednesday. We're here with Ricky Best from Vortech. And I see behind me we got a HEMI power plant, which is not something you see supercharged very often. And Ricky, I see you got your typical S-trim supercharger you like to use on everything else.
Yeah, we sure do. This is a brand new kit for the HEMI platform. It's going to fit the 300Cs, the Magnums, and the Chargers. So it's got our S-trim supercharger, producing 6 to 7 pounds of boost, and it's kicking it up about 45% in horsepower.
Now all the kits come after-cooled?
Yeah, all the kits will come standard with our liquid-to-air power cooler. And they'll also come with bigger fuel injectors and then custom tuning from Diablo Sport.
So how's the tuning been on the Diablo Sport? I know that it's not like a piggy bag. It's a plug-and-play application through an OBD2 port, tune it, pull it out, and you're done.
Right, yeah, they, the tuning has been the biggest obstacle for most of the people working with this HEMI platform. There's a few other options out there as far as supercharging systems, and they're using what's commonly referred to as a piggyback, a fuel and timing control system or computer. And we are not using any type of a piggyback system. Diablo Sport has cracked the code on this thing. They're our go-to people for tuning solutions. And they basically came up with a handheld that is a plug-in and is a factory flash ECM deal.
You get the car strapped down on the dyno. Where's the air fuels looking like?
Well, basically, as with all of our applications, we like to try and get the air fuel somewhere between like a 10.8 to an 11.5 to 1. I mean, we leave a little power on the table, but we know that it's going to be a real safe tune-up and that the car is going to be very reliable and you shouldn't have any problems with it whatsoever. If
someone wants to go with a built motor in this, because you know it's a factory, it's like about 10.5 compression ratio on this. You don't want to go too much boost, this is pretty high. If someone wants to build this motor, put a different pulley on it, what kind of power can they make with this street trim supercharger?
You know, it's really just the limits of the motor and the parts that you put in the motor. I mean, this bracket system that we use, this comes, the kit comes standard with the S-trim, but you can step it up to a T-trim, drops right in the same bracket. So does the V7 YSI. So, I mean, we're already making as much as 1,250 horsepower in other applications with the YSI blower. So it really is only going to be limited by what you can do with the motor and what parts you put in the motor itself. The supercharger is not an issue.
All right, Ricky Best from Vortech, letting us know how you do it. 5.7 liter HEMI, supercharged. You want to see more on that? VortechSuperchargers.com.